Welcome to Vancouver, a city where the mountains meet the sea, and every corner tells a different story. This is Lux Ventures, and in this vlog we are exploring the best of the city in just a few days. From historic streets to suspension bridges and even a trip across the water to Vancouver Island. We started our adventure in Gastown, Vancouver's oldest neighborhood. Cobblestone streets, heritage buildings, and that famous steam clock that draws a crowd every hour. It's like walking through living history. A short walk away, we explore Chinatown, one of the largest in North America. It's buzzing with markets, restaurants, and colorful details at every turn. From there, we hopped over to Granville Island. And honestly, it's a paradise for foodies and creatives. The public market is packed with fresh produce, baked goods, and local art, a perfect mix of flavors and culture. We ended the day at Stanley Park, between the towering cedar trees, vibrant First Nations totems, and views stretching across the Harbour and Lions Gate Bridge. It's easy to see why this park is such a Vancouver icon. Day 2 took us to Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, one of the most famous attractions in the city. Walking across the swaying bridge with the river rushing below is equal parts thrilling and breathtaking. Hi guys, this is Lux Ventures. We are back in Vancouver, about 30 minutes outside the city at a lovely place called Capilano Suspension Bridge. The bridge is about 137 meters long and 70 meters above the river. And trust me, it's not for people with motion sickness. It's very, very shaky. They have a lovely treetop skywalks here, and it's like a park with a lot of bridges and cliffwalks as well. So it will take about 2 to 3 hours to walk through here, and in between, if you like, you can get some waffles or hot chocolate. So let's see what the day brings. It's a lovely temperature here today. See you! But the bridge is just the beginning. The Treetops adventure takes you through suspended walkways high above the forest floor, and the Cliffwalk clings dramatically to the rock face. It's an unforgettable way to experience Vancouver's rainforest. On day 3, we set out on a trip to Vancouver Island. The ferry ride through the Gulf Islands is an experience in itself, with chances to spot eagles, sea lions, and even whales along the way. Our main stop was Butchart Gardens, a botanical wonderland that feels like stepping into a storybook. From sunken gardens to colorful flower beds and trickling fountains, it's a feast for the senses. We wrapped up in Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, exploring the inner harbour with its stunning parliament buildings, charming shops and waterfront cafes. Hi guys, this is Lux Ventures. We are in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada today, and the city Victoria is the capital of British Columbia, and it's also called the City of Gardens because there are so many beautiful flowers all over the place. And we've been visiting Butchart Garden this morning, which is an incredible, stunning garden. And yeah, the long day started in the hotel this morning at 7 a.m. We'll be back around 9:30. Took a ferry over. The ferry drive is around 1.5 hours. And what can you do from Victoria? Whale watching. You have a very lovely harbour front here with a lot of nice fish restaurants. And it's like a British colony style here. A lot of lovely buildings. The Empress building, Fairmont Empress, is right here next to me, and is very famous for afternoon tea. A lot of lovely ladies were sitting there, very dressed, British hats on, taking their tea and snacks. And yeah, we are heading back soon to Vancouver, and it has been an incredible time over here. And I'm very happy to see you soon again. We are in front of the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia. Very stunning architecture from the inside and also from the outside. Close by is the British Columbia Museum, which I heard is amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't make it on this trip, hopefully next time. It takes about half a day to get through because it's very big and informative, so if you're around the area, I would highly recommend it. Also interesting fact is that this island where we are on is called Vancouver Island, and it has nothing to do with Vancouver at all. So our tour guide earlier joked it should have been called Victoria Island. And when we came from the ferry this morning from Vancouver to Victoria, you could see a little land down south from Vancouver, which belongs to US territory, even though if it's on Canada land itself. And it's about 12.65 million square meters big, and sometimes locals from Canada come over the border in order to do grocery store because it's much cheaper in US than in Canada. And if you don't have a visa, you have to go through the whole process just to drive over and get back. 3 days, 3 very different adventures, from city streets to forest canopies to island gardens. Vancouver has a way of blending history, culture and natural beauty into one unforgettable trip. And honestly, this is just a glimpse of what this West Coast gem has to offer. There you have it. If you enjoyed exploring Vancouver with me, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and stay tuned. The next adventure is just around the corner. This is Lux Ventures. See you on the next journey, and trust me, you won't want to miss it.